Well, we came in and I told my staff, we wanted to rev it up a little bit more than we've been doing, and it's just it's tough with so many newcomers to try to throw the system and the up tempo, and it was easy to do it from the start, but to maintain it is a little bit of a challenge. So, we just felt that we needed to, really push the ball, really attack the basket, get it down the floor, get to the offensive glass, and really push it. And I thought that was a real pivotal part of the game. I thought our defense, we went man and we went zone because Kevin got into some trouble, defensive fouls. And I thought our defense, we switched up a couple of different times, a couple of different defenses, and I thought that was pivotal. But it was definitely a gritty game for us. I thought our bench was real important for us. We got 16 bench points. We got 20 points off of turnovers, 15 second chance points, and 9 fast break points. I mean, those are the things that we have to, when you're part of a rebuilding process, those types of things are going to be real important for us. And again, it's it was definitely a very, very good win for us. But the other thing is we made shots. I mean, Canisius comes in, and that's what I told our guys. As we were preparing for these guys yesterday, I told Kevin, I said, Kev, I need you to play how you played against Fairfield. I told Crumpton, I said, Crumpton, I need you to play how you played against Ryder the first game. And then Canisius, who had a really, a poor shooting game against Iona, I just told him, I said, you got to keep shooting. And then I spoke to Kiefer and I said, Kiefer, I need you to be more aggressive, with attacking the basket. And we need everybody, you know what I mean? We need everybody to kind of be on their game.
The fact that they played 4 games in 8 days, is that the reason you pressed them because, to try and exploit that, or did you want to go in that direction anyway? Or was that a factor?
We wanted to go in that direction anyway. I mean, because we need to do that. I think that we did it. When we played Quinnipiac, we did it the second time around with playing against teams as far as getting the ball down the floor. We did it from Manhattan with being a lot more aggressive with attacking the basket. We did it with Maris the first time around. We need to get it down the floor.
Because you can't be over reliant on the half-court game.
Yeah, you just can't, because it's kind of like too slow, and it's too.
And you don't have a low post to just
yeah,
bang it in.
And you get the physicality that some of these teams have. Josiah, he was a very good player for us last year. I mean, you're talking about a guy that, he played for me 3 years, and he had a physical presence inside, and he can make things happen. So now you lose him, and now you got to fill it with, a combination of guys. And then, with the guards that we lost with Jeremiah Williams and then Zach Lewis, those guys were starters, but they were good players. I mean, plus they had experience the year before, for the most part. So, that's why I told you, we're continuing to piece this together and try to put this together, but as a coach, you got to keep thinking the glass is half full, not half empty. And you got to keep thinking the next game, the next situation. And, that's what I am. I mean, I'm a positive coach. I'm a positive guy, and I'm an optimistic guy, and just keep trying to move forward,
Canisius, just kind of, what do you think, not just today, but his whole season? I mean, he's doubled his scoring average. Just what do you think about his development as a sophomore?
Well, he's kind of thrown in the fire real quickly. You know what I mean? And
You mean this year thrown into the fire as a lead, he's got to take a leading
yeah,
role?
oh, no question. Yeah, no, he's thrown in the fire, and again, you know, it's when you're coming off the bench, it's a little bit different when you're the co-pilot. Now you're the pilot, you know. And I think that's happened to Jamal too, and that's why we kind of, you know, putting Kiefer in there to try to take some of the pressure off of him, because again, you know, these guys want to be successful so bad, but you know, you need to make it a group. You need to make it a team. The team is greater than the parts. In the past, we had the parts. Now all of a sudden, we got a group of guys, and you know, they're progressing. They're progressing, and I got to be patient with the process.
Mm-hmm.
You know, do I want to win every game? Yeah, but I also know that we're going to have ups and downs,
Right.
because this is kind of the full year for Phil, for Crump, for Cassius, for Jamal, for Kiefer, Malcolm. I mean, every guy. We really haven't had consistency.
Getting back to Canisius though, I mean, last year, again, he was a bid player, was like riding the bus, not driving the bus,
Yeah.
and he shot a very respectable 38% from three-point range. Now, he's taken a lot of those Zach Lewis shots, and he's shooting 40%. He's shooting a good, you
Yeah.
gotta be happy with his shooting,
No question.
right?
But here's the thing, Mark, we turned them over 17 times. You know, we have to play this way. We gotta press, we gotta up-tempo, we gotta use the bench, we gotta keep, and I told the bench, you know, you guys gotta be ready. We're not just throwing you in there to just fill a void. We need bodies. And I thought, like I said, I thought Cassidy, even Ronnie, we threw Ronnie in there. Just the physicality of him going against that big kid. But again, it didn't hurt us. You know, it didn't hurt us. And, you know, it's just a team of, you know, we're building, you know, for the future, we're building for the playoffs. And, you know, again, every game in this conference, it's gritty. I mean, it's a junkyard dog league. I mean, you see the athletes and you see the players. I mean, these guys can play. I mean, look at the wins that these guys have. You know what I mean? And, you know, I mean, they got 10 wins. We got 11 wins. I mean, you know, they got 6 league. We got, you know, 6 league wins. I mean, it's a dogfight. And they got 4 seniors, you know, for the most part, that are proven, because they're coming off a winning season last year. So that's, you know, that's the difference, is you were trying to put the puzzle together with the pieces, and yet they got 4 seniors that are very, very good, and they can score the ball. So, you know, it's just.
Have you ever seen a game where two of your two fans got thrown out? What do you think about your brother? Gotta love his loyalty.
I don't, you know,
Yeah.
it's what it is. It's just, we move forward. I don't know.
All right.
People are just, you know, they're into the game. So, you know, you come here, this is what do you expect? You know? We go, you go to the other places, they're screaming at me, they're cursing at me. They're appalling to me, right? Mom, I mean, I was gonna punch somebody in the face sitting right behind me. I looked at a guy was an idiot. I'm like, what are you talking about? We just beat your team up here. Who the hell are you? This guy's sitting right over there, old guy, must have been about 75. I think when I stared him down, I think I made his heart like quiver, because I looked at him like I was gonna, you know, like, you asshole, you know, come on. I mean, you know, it's a game. What do you want? What do you expect? You know, go to a tennis match where you can be quiet. Go to a golf. Quiet, they got signs of quiet. It's a basketball game. All right, thanks guys.
Yeah.
Coach.